Hello again, Baker. Welcome back to BH1 News. My name is Drew Dixon.
And I'm sick.
Okay, we'll stay over there, William. I'm not trying to catch whatever you have.
We'll be right back after the pledge.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
So, Drew.
What?
I've known you for a very long time now, but I have no idea what your talents are. What can you do?
I don't know.
Well, Miss Doggenbaugh has a guitar class. You can swing with the band room and sign up.
Room 402?
Yeah, you can sign up for a second block. You could be a musician and not even know it.
Shouldn't it be poet and not even know it?
Drew, I have the talking stick.
Well, speaking of talents, let's see what talents Baker has. Over to you, Kayla.
So as you know, Baker has plenty of talent. Now, let's check out some of your classmates while they show off their unique hidden talents.
This. Nothing hidden, it's all on the table. Just pure awesome, 24/7, 365.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna hold my head up.
You see, Donkey, an ogre is like an onion. We have layers.
Ooh, you know what else has layers? Parfait. I love parfait.
Bo.
I'm double jointed in my elbows. I am actually very flexible.
Oh, I can sing?
All right.
Okay, this is the story of a love that flourished in a time of hate, of a love ours no tyranny could separate. Love set into motion on the Nile shore, destiny ignited by an act of war. Whoa.
That was so good.
I can pop my shoulder out of place.
All right.
Hey, so have you ever been outside of the country?
No, not yet, but I plan on going to Scotland eventually.
Are you going with the school?
I have so many questions.
Great, because Mallory's covering details on that. Over to you, Mallory.
Have you ever dreamt of going on a tour of Europe, but you just don't have the time because of school? Well, now here's your chance. Miss Bryan is aiming to take about 15 11th and 12th graders on an 11-day educational tour of Europe in June 2019.
It's a great experience to visit and learn the history. Like you'll get to kiss the Blarney Stone if you would want to do that. I don't plan on doing it, but you could. Just the historical relevance.
Not only does this trip immerse you in the European culture, there's also some other benefits as well.
Well, you can get high school and elective high school credit. There is a program to get college credit, but also just becoming a global citizen and becoming more comfortable in your surroundings, using public transportation, realizing there's a whole big world out there besides Mobile, Alabama.
You better start practicing your accents now if you'd like to take this trip.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Try it.
Top of the morning to you. I'm trying to.
Hello, Governor. Yeah. Would you like a cup of tea?
How about another shrimp on the barbie?
Right. Hello, my name is Cortland.
I like to drink Pish Posh. My name is Jade.
Hello, my name is Lucas. I speak in a British accent, okay, and it's better than Gabe's.
Just say, my name is Merida, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
I drink Scotch all night, mate.
Oh, you know, you can switch into an Irish one whenever you, I don't know. Can I do an Irish one? I'm trying my best.
Aye, man. My parents came here because of the potato famine. It was insane. I can't believe all the potatoes died, man.
What's it, G? A little dance? Oh, yeah.
If you want to be a part of this amazing experience, don't forget there's an informational meeting on September 4th in room 248.
So since you're not going to Scotland yet, do you want to experience other cultures after school?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Cool, because the Multicultural Club is having a brief informational meeting on September 4th at 7 a.m. in room 108. You should go.
No way, dude. I got to study for the PSAT because I'm responsible.
So, thing is, you're a senior.
Yeah?
It's for juniors and sophomores. You can't take it.
Then why did the wizard give me this book?
Anyway, to any of you juniors and sophomores who want to take the PSAT, make sure to bring the money and your registration form to Miss Lee in room 101.
Oh, do you ever play sports, Drew?
Yeah, middle school football before the anxiety and self-consciousness set in. What about you?
Nope, but that's okay because BH1 Sports Crew can cover that.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to the first BH1 Sports update for the 2018-2019 school year. Fall sports are underway, and we have all of the updates for you. First up is Sydney with the latest on our swim team.
This just in, Baker's 2018-2019 swim team is diving right in and they're ready to make a splash with the new upcoming swim season. So let's jump right in. Miss Laird Montgomery is Baker's new head coach for the season, assisted by Baker's former head coach, Miss Walscott. Coach Walscott says the team is preparing and gaining lots of yardage. The team began practicing Monday and are preparing for their first meet on September 14th. The team took a hit with the loss of 18 swimmers from the 2018 graduating class, but we can still expect great things from this new and improved and certainly younger team. Good luck to all of our swimmers.
Thanks, Sydney. Now, let's move from the pool to the court with Maya for news on our volleyball team.
The varsity volleyball team had their first match yesterday, guided by their new coach, Ms. Harrison. This is her first year coaching volleyball at Baker, but has a 7-year experience from Causey Middle School. Ms. Harrison has a high expectation for Baker with 6 seniors leading the team, and the way practice is looking and what she sees so far from the girls, she feels a good year for the team.
Thanks, Maya. Now, try to keep up with Lissa J, who has a scoop on our cross-country team.
Here's a little cross-country journey update. Power couple Mr. and Mrs. Agnew alongside student coach Will McQueen are overexcited about this year's travel with the team. 2 of their star players are senior Jonathan Davis and junior Leslie Baxter. This past Saturday, they had their very first meet at Faith Academy. The girls won overall, and the boys lost by 5 seconds. Coach Agnew said they did their very best, and he was very impressed.
Thanks, Lissa J. Our football team has a huge season opener tonight against Theodore. Here's Kaylee with everything you need to know.
It's the start of our 2018-2019 football season. Our first game is tonight versus Theodore at our new Clair Richardson Stadium. This year you may see a few changes to our football staff.
Well, we got two new coaches, 2 additions to our staff. We've got a new offense coordinator in Justin Patterson, and I think a lot of Coach Patterson. He's a great guy, works hard, just has a tremendous work ethic. And on the defense side of the ball, we got J.C. Todd, who came from Northport out of Tuscaloosa, and he's going to be coaching the defensive line, and he's just a great access to our staff, and we're super excited for having those 2 guys on our staff.
As the season approaches, players have displayed growth in leadership as they enter their senior year.
Well, it's we got a few guys that's going to help us out, and I really hate to pinpoint one guy because in the game of football it's more about the team effort, and but some of the guys that's really showed some good leadership over the summer and fall camp, guys like Terrell Crane has really been working hard, and Josh Pruitt, and Fernando Billups and William Neese. Those are the guys that are just bring it every day. They got tremendous attitudes, a great work ethic, and we're super excited for those guys.
Come support your Baker Hornets tonight at 7. We hope to see you there.
Thanks, Kaylee. Don't forget, the game is tonight at 7 at Clem Richardson Stadium. Students, the hooligan theme tonight is Redneck, so be sure to come off showing your spirit. Thanks for tuning in. Now, back to the studio.
Speaking of football, what about the band members with the halftime show?
Good question. Gabe and Liam, show us what you've got.
I'm Liam Rivera, and as you can see, Baker Band just keeps getting bigger and bigger each year. And so each year we add in a new halftime show. But what I'm trying to figure out this year is what we can expect from our new halftime show. So I interviewed a couple directors and a couple section leaders to see what's up. And me and my cameraman Gabe over here, hey Gabe, are gonna figure out how to play some of these instruments, but I've been in band before, so I think I'll do a lot better. But let's get into it, shall we?
And with all this talk about a new halftime show, we decided to ask how this show compared to other years before it.
Well, I think it's way better than other years. Not that the other years are bad. I think we're just taking things to the next level this year.
Well, I think this year's show has more technical advances to it compared to last year's, and why that seems a little bit like contradictory. I think it's more entertaining to the audience, and it's more fun to perform.
This year's show, I feel like, is an homage to my freshman year. How our processes are working, it reminds me a lot of my freshman year, but it's so new and different than anything we've ever done.
My thoughts for this year's show are that I think it's going to be maybe better than years past because we're all like a family now. We all like each other and we communicate better.
After hearing about how their show was doing, we decided to ask how they would do at competition.
Hey, you know what, if we work, you know, to our potential and we put things together the way that we need to and the way we're designed to do, then there's not a band out there that'll beat us.
Competition, I think, will definitely dominate as a good section. We are spread out throughout the field, so you'll be able to hear us musically, and I'm really excited to see how we'll come through.
As it's going right now, I think that we're gonna kill it at competition. Like we've been getting our stuff done. We've been going according to schedule, and so it's going well.
We also started hearing rumors about some sort of machine that goes in the show, so we decided to ask, what is this machine?
Well, nobody has actually seen what the machine looks like and how it's all correlating together, but by the anticipation of the music and as it like grows and grows and like gets more difficult towards the end of the show, I think that the machine will be pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Well, the machine is ultimately what we're putting together with the show. At the very end, you know, you'll see a process from the beginning of the show to the end of how this machine is formed.
All right, so we are here with Jennifer Clair, and she's going to show us how to toss this flag.
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is get a right shoulder, and you're going to drop it, and release, and catch.
Okay, you ready for this, Gabe? Let me stand a little bit in front of you. Oh, I go first? Okay, so here, Jennifer, watch out.
2 drums.
Watch this, hater. I'm a veteran. You're a rookie.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
this.
I'll show you up next time. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Me and Liam just had a musical competition that you guys just saw. I think I won personally, but who's judging? As you guys may know, tonight's halftime show theme is the machine. I don't know how it works. You don't know how it works. So you should come out to the game against Theodore tonight and see how it works.
Well, William, I think that halftime show is going to be historic.
Speaking of history, the Oakleigh Belles are here. Here's Kaylee with more.
Many of you may know about Zoetrout, but I bet you don't know about Oakleigh Belles. Oakleigh Belles are not just ambassadors of Mobile. They teach you about the history. There's a neat way of getting involved.
Well, you fill out an application and then you go through an interview process.
Well, there's an interview process. It's sort of similar to Azalea Trail, except there's one interview, and they basically just ask you like personality questions. So if anyone's interested, I would definitely recommend going to Oakleigh first.
The Oakleigh Belles serve as docents at the Oakleigh House and have appearances throughout the school year. They were created in 2007 by the Historic Mobile Preservation Society to educate people on history. The girls learn a lot more than just history, though.
I've learned a lot of conversation skills. I've also met a lot of people from around the world. I had one family come from Scotland, so I learned a lot about their culture, and it's just really neat to learn about other people.
The dresses are based on what the women would have worn during the antebellum period. They're more traditional. It would look like what the women would have had on in the Oakleigh house. In Oakleigh Belle, the girls have unique experiences and new beginnings.
My favorite part of being an Oakleigh Belle is I have got to meet so many people from around the world, and it sounds cheesy, but it's true because so many people come from like California. There was people that came from, oh my God, something from outside of America. It was really cool just to meet with them, and they love talking to us and listening to what we have to say. So that my favorite part is definitely the people.
Probably all of the friendships I've made. Everyone in it is so sweet. I love all of them, and I just really value those friendships.
If you see any Belles around school, tell them congrats and give the Oakleigh house a visit. It's an honor to represent Mobile.
Oh, that's Kaylee.
Well, that's about it.
It sure is.
Have a good day, Baker.